You know, I should have started this part for YouTube as soon as I initiated the load, just to once again see what the load is, to see if the patch has improved it. Because when I did that last time, it was 51 seconds. I'd say add on, what, like 12 seconds? Maybe a little bit more to whatever this gets to. It may have crashed. No, it's just going really slow. Well, that was 35 seconds plus however long it was before I started recording. So maybe they're still working on that part. Isra... To hand over the abyssal bead of legend. And then to sleep for 4 days. Blue crons. Necrons? Oh dear, zoning into any location in this game or out is a chore.
Thou art a seeker.
Yeah, sure. I found an abyssal bead in my shower. Once joined, the 5 coloured beads' value shall rise beyond any dream. Okay. We found that one. That's a deep ocean bead. Saint's blood. That's probably in the church, maybe? Green. It's going to be in the forest somewhere. White fresh snow pure as a virgin? I don't know. If it's in Patricia's house, I'm going to be very cross. Thank you, Fluffy Bunny, for the very generous bits. You've been enjoying this on YouTube, now I get to see my brain melt in real time. Thank you, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You're probably not enjoying what we're doing here. Wait, no, the abyssal one is the one I got, wasn't it? Forsooth. Oh, finally we have a proper... okay. Because we didn't get that last time. And it's updated because we found one. So that's good. Collect all 5 beads. I'd imagine that they're not all gettable right now. We're probably still too early. Is there anything else I should be doing right now other than just forwarding it to Monday? Because I don't think there is. I know I've got a side quest to kill bees or whatever, but that'll happen over time. Yes, bees. What we could discuss in the meantime is what do you want to see on stream tomorrow? I was thinking another roguelike to start, and then something multiplayer / cooperative after that. Oh, actually, no, what? Maybe I was probably going to finish Resident Evil 1 tomorrow, because that won't take very long. Maybe able to fit 3 things in. Hello, Austin. You'd be okay with co-op, yes, but what co-op? The Vermintide Weekly? Not much else going on at the minute, multiplayer-wise. Yeah, the Cats and Dogs Shooter is Gunfire Reborn, yes. The name doesn't really fit the game. Although furry FPS roguelike is probably a bit wordy. I'm going to change my clothes while I do this so I can stay in the black suit when we're doing story. So that should be Friday. And we'll be very hungry. I've got some food I could be eating in my inventory, but I might need that.
That's what you can't get.
Sorry, David, we don't have time to listen to you. We've got time to forward so we can see the plot of the game again.
Thanks, mister. Next time.
I love that we get a $10 refund on buying a $15 meal because we're managing our health. Yeah, your HP drains fast when you're starving. And he's starving after 24 hours of not eating, of course. Oh no! We've become a stinky agent! We're gonna go eat breakfast despite being a stinky agent. It's very... I don't think anything popped up on the screen saying stinky agent, which is a very disappointing thing. I still have that as my status in Discord from when we became a stinky agent playing the first game. Yeah. Take a shower or use a deodorant stick. They're both basically the same thing.
That's what I'm talking. You can't get. So make sure.
Yeah, don't ask me about my flies. They're mine. Hello, garlic bread.
Thanks, man. Next time you get a...
Get out the door. So yeah, Saturday. Gotta do this 2 more times.
Due to the nature of our work, we've had to stay at hotels all over America. But Zack, do you know what I hate most about living out of a hotel? Shower pressure. The shower was invented so that human beings could quickly bathe in large quantities of water, correct? Yet there are far too many hotels in our nation that have showers with embarrassingly weak water
It's
pressure.
true, but he shouldn't say it.
It's an outrage. And I'll keep tooting my horn about this every chance I get, believe you me.
$26 for good hygiene. God, if that happened in real life, more people would be less stinky. This is what the game wants us to do, incidentally, because there's not enough content in the game to kill 5 days or 4 days plus one more sleep in any other way. We have access to bowling, that's it. And repeatable side quests.
And that's what you can't get. So make sure.
Spend $15 to get 10 back. Oh, we need to shave as well. How much money will shaving give us? I'm going to guess 15.
Next time you get a.
Because we need to. He looks so content. That's because he's sexually attracted to coffee. 26. You want to stay AFK in the coffee? Yep. Finally, we can carry on with the game. Well, after we eat. Oh, and change back into our... Oh, I didn't clean it though. Yes. It cleaned for okay, fine. "24-hour dry clean." That actually sounds kind of reasonable now that I say it out loud, but shut up! I want my black suit back. I like the black suit. Go full hitman.
You can't.
Just give me my usual and shut up, David. I just took a working week off from a murder investigation, an active murder investigation. So I can make a meal for a priest who's too lazy to get off his own arse and do it himself.
Next time.
Like, that's literally what we're doing. It is a mission from God, yes. And most vending machines do not have what God seeks. It'd be nice to actually see some plot again soon. I remember when plot was happening in this game. We laughed, it was fun. And then York had to sleep for 5 days. He didn't specify which god, no. He could be talking about himself. He is American. Relatable? You're an evil vice president. You're an evil vice god. Thank you, Fluffy Bunny, as well, for resubbing for 22 months. To the restaurant. It's really your own fault for crashing into me, sir.
Zack, it appears to be closed.
I was going to say,
Let's come
also,
back.
when I got the stinky flies again. Alright, fine. I know it's not open quite yet. Must open at 8. We're going to go shower and get $26 or whatever. Ooh, that's good. That covers a night and a half. probably shouldn't let Evil Vice President gather a bunch of Eldritch artifacts. It goes so long without becoming a stinky agent, and it happens twice in the same video. You let yourself slide, York. Back to order the rice and beans. Or another section where we're shooting scissor demons that say snarf. Which is the thing that happened, if anyone didn't catch that part. But I need spinach for red beans and rice. Well, it was also those plus, what was the other ingredient we found? Spam. And I think there was one more ingredient, and we're to mix them all together to make a meal. I don't know what the meal is. But that's what we're doing with our time. Still not open, probably. I'm going to wait till past in case it opens at past. Actually, it says on the map now, doesn't it? Yes, it opens at 8. Okay, we can burn a cigarette for that. One of the crappy ones if I still have one. Past time normally, sure. We still don't know what he's going to do with them. I presume it will show us, so I am curious. Remember the first game had the turkey, cranberry, cornflake sandwich. Oh, speaking of weird food, I forgot to mention when I watched UHF, they do indeed make Twinkie hot dogs in that movie.
Ugh, the air.
Dipped in milk, sorry, yes, dipped in milk.
Alexis, would you
I cut
mind
open a
keeping the red
Twinkie
beans
like a
in the
normal hot
can?
dog bun, put in a hot dog, dip it in milk, and eat it.
I'll pay the regular price, of course.
Oh my lord. Why don't you want me to take them out of the can?
They're for an offering, you see.
Oh. Why didn't you say so? The Lord hungers.
Exactly. As you can see, I'm a pitiful lost lamb. Now I get it, Zack. This is nothing but a shameless fetch quest.
He gets it, but just because you admit it doesn't mean it's okay. It is a shameless fetch quest. To waste our time. And money. Take the taboo trinity to Tyrone. The taboo trinity. mean, the last time he was doing something directly for the investigation, he did say the case should go fuck itself, so maybe he's fine with the fetch quest for that reason. Admitting it is the first step. That's the one. And it stands as a wonderful reminder that this game was made and released this year. Well, made last year probably, but released this year.
Zack, we finally managed
brand
to
new.
assemble the taboo trinity. And it was certainly no small task. I just hope it rewards us with some data that will help us push this investigation forward.
Right to the clinic slash church slash other thing that the church is. It's a blue. There's a blue dot over here. Oh, it's a person in a car. Oh, that was Wyvern. Do a kickflip. I can do a bounce, but I need a jump for that. I've also forgotten precisely what you press.
Sure is peaceful, Zack. Yes, I know. It's
L or L2.
But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zack?
What a weird area to have a petrol station with like no inroad to it. You have to drive up on the pavement to get to the petrol station. Is he humming like it's beautiful? Oh, it was Amazing Grace? Apropos, I guess, because we're going to a church. Thank you for the little
Okay,
bits.
Pastor, I've brought you your taboo trinity. I'd
It
like to
took a week.
exchange it for a ticket to the goddess.
Oh, how I pity you. You see, my dear lost lamb, our Lord still hungers. One anaconda skin.
No.
One
Tell him to
squirrel
fuck
tail,
himself.
and one pressed white guara. This is what you must bring next.
Are you kidding me?
How pitiful. Our Lord never speaks in jest.
I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt. Come on, we need to get going.
It looks like we'll need to work harder to get God's attention, Zack. Part of me just wants to say to hell with it and go have a smoke.
Me too, York. Me too. That he didn't. Don't know what a pressed white whatever, but he said one squirrel tail, and now I've got to get 6 or something. Jesus Christ, this game must be super short. It has to be.
One anaconda
Okay, it said
and
one.
one pressed white guara. For it,
The thing is, I only came here to speak with you, not the Lord.
one anaconda skin. Make no mistake, my lost lamb. Oh, how pitiful you are. I pity you from the bottom of my...
I pity us too, Zack. This is pointless. We have no choice but to obey God's word whether we like it or not.
I could just shoot him. I'm a white FBI agent in Louisiana. I'd get away with it. In 2005. Use your Groot gun? You can't use your Groot gun outside of the other world. In the real world we have Mr. Alligator, which I'm now going to use to shoot some squirrels to death. Luckily I've already punched a few to death, so we're at like 2 out of 5. I am curious what that third thing is though. That might have some hoops to jump through. I don't even know what a white guarana is.
You know, Patty, I just remembered something. When we met Philip in the sheriff's office, he mentioned your mother. What sort of history does Melvin have with the Clarksons?
What do you mean? The Clarksons know everyone in town, and everyone in town knows the Clarksons. This is Lucare. That's all there is to it.
Zack, something isn't right here.
Indeed. The flower?
I just hope the Clarksons don't have anything to do with her mother's illness. That's all I'm concerned about. Either way, the truth will reveal itself to us eventually, just like it always has.
That car's tires are not moving and it's levitating above the ground. That's Lucari, baby. Anaconda skins. Oh, it's in the park. Gold Park. Squirrels are everywhere. This, the Mission 35, doesn't even have a fucking marker. Of course it doesn't. Just go find whatever that is. Don't know what it is? Screw you. This looks like it might be a park. Or is the park specifically marked? Discovery site. No, I don't know. We'll just run into it and have a look, I guess. I'd imagine the flowers would be maybe in like the bayou type area. Is that a snake up there? No, there's no enemies here. Lizard head. I wonder if snakes are... That bin is flowing. I wonder if snakes are nighttime enemies? It was the park? Well, there ain't any snakes here right now. There's a shiny there, however. In fact, we can see more if we... There. There's actually a lot of shinies here. Ah!
Found it, Zack. An anaconda skin, and freshly shed from the looks of it. Now let's get a move on before we run into its former owner. What do you think God wants with something
But
like
we need
this
4
anyway?
more.
Hey, Zack. Remember this movie?
Anaconda the movie?
1997, directed by
Yeah,
Luis
yeah, I
Loza.
do.
Anaconda. The movie where the famous John Voight goes crazy with a rifle. Jennifer Lopez, Eric Stoltz, even Owen Wilson and Ice Cube were in it. Is that an all-star cast or what?
What?
The scene in the beginning where Danny Trejo climbs up a ladder with a pistol in one hand is a must-see.
Yeah, that movie was absolutely awful, yes.
It stole my heart within the first 5 minutes. Okay, back to the real world. We're on an important mission right now, aren't we?
There might be normal people called John Voight that aren't famous. Two more, right? Or one more? That's it.
About 3 years ago, I met a man who had a pair of anaconda skin shoes. He said they were a trophy from a snake he hunted and skinned all by himself. Could you kill something and then wear its skin? I couldn't. No thanks. I fail to see any difference between that and a crazed murderer who carries pieces of his victims home with him.
Well, okay then. I think I saw some squirrels out here. Hey Zack, do you remember that movie Squirrel? It was about a squirrel. I was deeply moved by the scene where the squirrel finds a nut. Oh god, the lag. God, it's quicker to just punch the... Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. That's not the right stuff, is it? 2 out of 6 squirrel tails. Okay, well. There's plenty more squirrels where that came from. Maybe the blue ones drop the...
Certain countries consider squirrel tails to be wards against demonic powers. Apparently, the tails quiver whenever evil draws near. So when people go out on journeys, they always carry squirrel tails with them. The fresher the tail, the higher its price.
I don't know whether or not I can believe him. Fine, just punching squirrels to death. One more. There's no enemies here. Enemies, I say. I tried to tie an onion to my belt. It was the style at the time. Come on, when I ever want to find the damn things, they are all over the joint. Ow. We need to stay where there's grass, I think, or less inhabited. You can't get back up the curb. Music just abruptly cuts. If there was this many, well, now is a bad example because they've all decided to despawn, but if there was this many squirrels in my neighborhood, I'd be okay with shooting them as well. That's too many squirrels. Where I used to live, every so often out in the morning walk, I'd see squirrels run by, but it was rare. Here, squirrely, squirrely, squirrely. What year is this game? 2005 and 2019. Depending on whom we are playing as at the time. Combo attack, bitch!
Ripping a squirrel's tail off its corpse is an eye-opening experience.
No, you don't say.
I don't care if God.
The year it came out.
commanded us to
The
do
year it
this,
came
it's
out
pure
is this
butchery.
year. It came out a week and a bit ago.
But we'll just have to live with it. After all, humans are wild at heart.
Don't start talking about Wild at Heart. Okay. No, he isn't using a knife, he just yanks them out his goddamn with his hand. Smoking.
Zack, I never knew that following oracles was such back-breaking work. I really needed this cigarette. I think I'm on the verge of losing my mind.
Smoking.
Now we just need to find one pressed white Gora. He was very clear that it had to be pressed. Do they sell pressed flowers in stores here? I think I'm stumped, Zack. Perhaps we better go ask our well-informed concierge for help.
Okay. I didn't realize the mission objective said deliver judgment unto squirrels. Amazing. Yeah, he was just casually picking them up and ripping the tails off with his bare hands. No, that's not fair. He might have used his teeth. Oh dear, dear. Yep, he must have a thing against squirrels. Who knows what. Same with Miyazaki's dog thing. Casa de Pineapple. They know what they did, like Evil Vice President said. You don't need to know what they did. They know what they did. Render unto them judgment.
Okay, Zack. Let's go talk to our concierge. It'd be impossible for us to find a white Gora all on our own in such a vast area.
Oh, thank goodness it's just making him be there.
Welcome back, Mr. Morgan, sir.
Hello there, concierge. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
How may I help you, Mr. Morgan?
I'm in need of a pressed white Gora. Do you know of a store where I could find one?
The Lord hungers?
The echo.
Correct.
Jolly good, sir. In that case, please ask our bellboy. His hobby is pressing flowers, so I'm sure he'll be able to assist you.
Okay, fair enough. But please.
Very good, sir. Please.
I don't want to buy anything. I want to talk to you.
Serving you is pleased to.
Well, you're
let
not the
me-
bellboy. You're the concierge.
Mr. Morgan, did you find the pressed flower?
No, not yet.
Very well. In that case, please speak with our bellboy. I'm sure he'll be able to help you, sir.
Sleep for 3 weeks. Oh, there's a bell over there to call him. If you're in a hurry, head over to the chef. Okie dokie.
Got a minute, Chef?
What is it, mister? I got my hands full here.
Do you know where I might find a pressed white Gora?
Now, what did I tell you? I'm a professional chef. I don't flap my gums about any old thing. If you want to know about the town, you best ask our concierge.
If the grow flower request it grows in real time. I almost knocked my headphones off at the thought of that. Wait, didn't he send me back to the concierge? He did. Oh my god. Oh
May I
god.
ask you a question?
Sure, boss. What's cracking?
I need to find a pressed white Gora.
You like flowers, boss?
Well, not exactly, but it's the will of God.
The Lord hungers.
Excellent, David. Way to cut right to the chase. Do you know where I might find one?
Sorry, boss. We only have one white Gora bush in our garden. Yep.
What's the problem?
Well, yesterday I picked them all and pressed them, see?
That's perfect. Would you mind giving one to me?
Sorry, boss. No can do.
What do you mean?
I used all the pressed flowers I made to decorate a very special spot, see?
What spot?
The bedroom on the first floor.
The bathroom.
Okay.
Yes, sirree. So, I don't have a single pressed
Can I just go into the bathroom and pick it up?
Well, then I'll just go and grab one from the bathroom.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, boss. Taking a pressed flower from a bathroom into church? Ah, Jesus ain't gonna like that.
Jesus can go do what York said this case can do.
Sorry, but it looks like you're all out of luck, boss.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go take one. Zack boy?
Zack. Deep south.
Deep south. This is a lavatory. It also might be filled with haunted gingerbread men. Oh, it is actually a lavatory. Well, shit. But not literally, because they're all watching. Huh.
The white Gora, also known as the whirling butterfly. They certainly look just as beautiful as one.
Voodoo poodoo.
Never thought I'd ever have to pick a flower from a bathroom and deliver it to a church. But he left us no choice. Did he, Zack? God himself commanded us to carry out this very act. Therefore, I'm simply doing as I'm told. My own will has nothing to do with it. We never get to engage in adventures like these while living in the city, do we, Zack? No, the cases of the city are honestly quite boring.
Is that a character from
Who
Trivia
wants to
Murder
fish through
Party in the
garbage
background?
for a missing corpses or chase a stray bullet that got lodged into a moving taxi? Talk about stupid. And usually, it's all just a formality so that we can accuse a criminal who's been obviously guilty since day one. If I have to search for something, I'd much rather search for something out here. It's just so much more dramatic. This is the countryside, and it's sensational. You know what I mean, don't you, Zack?
We did the thing. Let's never speak of this bathroom again. Also, let's take a catch a ride to the damn thing if possible.
Hey,
Oh, hey there, boss. That
Yeah, I know.
the transportation service. Zack, we haven't seen a single
But
taxi
we know
since we
about
got to this
Wyvern.
town, have we?
Well, of course not. You won't find a single limo or taxi driving around this
Oh,
town.
there's the third part. That'll be for next time for sure.
What does the balloon call then?
That'd be Wyvern.
Wyvern? That pushy entrepreneur?
Obviously, her logo's on the damn thing.
Right on the money, boss.
Why are you helping her out?
Me? Oh, I'm just in it for the kickback, boss.
Oh, legitimate business. I see. I understand. Perfect. I too like kickbacks.
So calling her from here costs more than calling her from somewhere else?
Exactamundo. Although there are certain places that you can only get to from here.
I see.
This is a
Zack, it looks like
scam.
we
Sorry, I
need
mean
to
legitimate
get
business. This is a
rural
really,
hospital.
really legitimate business. Somewhere in the lobby, an EA exec's ears prick up, and he thinks to himself, huh, maybe I could be more evil. I'm also not sure what it's loading right now, but whatever. I thought it would be loading a map for me to select a fast travel point, but still, it must be loading us out of the place.
How's the investigation coming? Must be going well if you're on the case.
How is this any faster?
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, get in, get in.
Jesus. I need then, yeah. What the hell was that? There. $2.50. It's outrageous. If you're bored by this game, you're not appreciating the B-movie charm of it. This game is wonderful. Isn't that right, Patricia?
Okay, Patty. I'm going to try asking you that question again. What do you do when you're at home?
I watch TV and look up stuff on the
Ah,
internet.
you look
I
at
guess.
porn, I see.
Ain't much else to do when you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Really? For some reason, I envisioned you working hard to take care of all the chores around the house.
Well, of course I do stuff like that too. But doesn't everyone? Why bother talking about it?
Other kids your age don't help out their parents. They're too busy talking with their friends on the phone or through emails.
That's stupid. I don't get why everyone's so obsessed with taking pictures of themselves. Then they send them to their friends just to get approval.
Thank you, Fluffy Bunny, for the bits
How do
again.
you prefer to boost your self-esteem then?
I don't
That's
need
very
to.
generous.
I have my family. And
YouTube doesn't
besides,
pay
my
squat,
dad
that
is
is
the
true.
town sheriff. All I
And
need
don't worry,
be
we're about to
happy
stop
is
soon.
a
I'm
normal
just going to see
life.
what the
That's
priest says, and then
awfully
that's us
mature of
finished,
you.
I think.
Everyone else is just childish. I'm totally normal.
Okay, then. So what do you do after you finish all your chores? You don't turn on CNN and pour yourself some bourbon, do
You're
you?
asking an
CNN?
11-year-old girl
That's
if
kid
she's
stuff.
pouring herself
What I
bourbon
watch
at
is
night?
way more adult than that.
Like what? Live sports?
You just don't get it, Agent York. Full House, Friends, Beverly Hills 90210. Sitcoms! Sitcoms are an all-in-one package. Dreams, love, life lessons, science fiction. They've got
Oh god, she
everything
talks like
you'd ever
about
want.
sitcoms
And some
like York
cable
talks about
channels
movies.
just show reruns all day long. It's the best. Oh, but my favorite TV show is this old one called MacGyver. The
Hell
main
yeah.
character is cute and smart. I don't know his real name, but I like him. Oh, and I also like Gil Grissom from CSI. I just think it's adorable how he keeps maggots inside his fridge.
Thank you, Patty. That was very informative. Well, what do you think, Zack? Her tastes are...
She really does
they're a
talk
bit
about
hard to
TV like
describe.
he talks about
Wait,
movies.
Don't even say it. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I'm in full agreement.
What?
So you clearly love TV shows, but what about
Please
movies?
hate movies.
Movies? We don't even have a movie
Yes.
theater around here.
He's gonna hate her
So
now.
I can only watch what
Goodbye,
I managed
Ty.
to catch on TV.
Good luck recovering
what?
from this session.
For some reason, the only movie channel we get at home is the sci-fi one. So I just watch a lot of sci-fi.
Like what? What's the last one you saw?
The one with Schwarzenegger, where there's all these clones.
Last day.
The
Sixth day, sorry.
2000. Directed by Roger Spottiswoode.
It was
you
not
must
very
be very
good.
well versed in sci-fi if you can appreciate an Arnold S. film.
I thought it was way too easy for them to make more clones. And you'd never see a clumsy investigation like that on CSI.
That's right. It's realistic. Everything about that film is so realistic. It may be difficult for a child to understand. But, Patty, that's not your fault. All of Arnold S.'s films are filled with hyper-realism, you know. On top of that, Roger Spottiswoode is a director who excels in dealing with hardcore subject matter. Turner and Hooch, Stop or My Mom
Oh,
Will
Stop
Shoot.
or My
Each
Mom
film
Will Shoot was a
features one of the
fantastic
toughest
Sylvester
tag
Stallone
teams
film.
you'll ever find.
Terrible, but
I can see why
fantastic.
it's beyond you, though.
No, what I'm trying to say is... Schwarzenegger's character was just a pilot, right? Why was he so strong?
It's okay, Patty. You don't need to try and act like an adult to impress me. I didn't understand the charm of Arnold S. films when I was your age either. You need to take your time and slowly reel the film in. Do that, and Arnold S. will greet
Why is he
you with
calling
a
him
big,
Arnold
warm
S?
smile.
Whatever, just stop calling him Arnold S., okay? It's irritating me.
Zack, she's at a sensitive age. We both know full well that this is the official way to refer to the film star, but she isn't used to it, so it's bothering her. When in Rome, Schwarzenegger will greet you with a big, warm smile. Zack, my mouth feels weird. How many fingers do you think we'd need to count the number of people who actually call him Schwarzenegger? We'll just have to stomach it for her sake, Zack. Patty, we're investigating here. I think it's about time we cut the chit-chat and got back to work.
What? You're the one who brought it up, and you hardly even let me say anything.
Zack, how about we grab a bite to eat?
Right, fine.
Not even
We're taking a bite to eat, but then I'm talking to her one last time before we go in there. Not coffee. I've only got lollipops. And a bunch of anti-numbs, which is what I'm going to need after this game.
It really seemed like you knew who Galena Clarkson was.
Well, I've never actually talked to her. But
No,
it's a small
this actually
town.
seems like an
Pretty much all folks know who
on-topic
the
discussion.
Clarksons
That's not what I
And
wanted.
Galena's supposed to be extra scary compared to the rest of them. Back when we saw her in town, I felt like she was glaring right at me. So I got real scared. No one will come out and
York's
say it, but
monologue
I'm
on
pretty sure they're all
the
relieved
beauty
that she
of
was
Arnold
the killer.
Schwarzenegger
We're lucky the
movies
killer ended
is
up being a member of the
fantastic.
Clarkson family. Otherwise, the whole town would have turned into a battlefield.
You've got a point, but did everyone
dear.
really hate her that much?
They didn't hate her. She hated them. She had this real peculiar way of treating
Sorry, you're
people.
lying on your own toy.
I don't know how to describe it.
Contemptful?
Yeah, I guess that's it. She never opened up to anyone in town.
She was rich, beautiful, and wanted to become an actress. So she went to a metropolitan city to refine herself.
Ren is
There's
leaking out
always
your
a
ears
chance
again.
that people like her may develop
That's the
prejudices
movie
towards
sauce
those who
that
stay
tells
in
you
the
you need to go watch a
countryside.
movie.
A big chance, even.
Dar.
But just because a
Mar.
person has prejudices doesn't mean they'll go
Mar.
out and murder people. That's where my doubt lies. Was there any sort of omen which made people happy that she was the killer instead of someone else?
I'm just telling you how I feel. How am I supposed to know if everyone else in town felt the same way? I never thought she'd actually go and kill her own daughter, though.
There it is, Zack. It appears that her attempt to kill me wasn't simply a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What?
Maybe she was sad.
Sad, perhaps. Instead of returning as a star, she was forced to come home after her dreams were crushed. That certainly sounds like a sad story, doesn't it, Zack?
No, Agent York, not that kind of sad. The kind of sadness that keeps folks away, hidden behind her attitude. Is there a word for that? Maybe it ain't in her attitude or her words, but the way she appears. Yeah, it's in her eyes. They remind me of someone.
Who? PJ Clarkson?
No, someone else. I can't remember.
That's okay, Patty. Just let me know if you happen to recall it later. Until then, Zack and I will help you think.
No, we're gonna go give a bunch of items to an insane priest slash doctor. Must you pant at me, dog? Must you? Your breath smells. That's not good agent hygiene.
I sincerely hope this is the last of God's divine errands.
That makes two of us.
A walking animation.
Heavenly. Truly heavenly.
He threw away all the spam, the red beans, and the spinach. I don't believe this. All this time, he was only after the cans?
Shh, be quiet, Agent York. He's doing holy work. Just be quiet and watch.
What a fragrant pressed flower. Thank you for this.
Where's they be
blessing,
making
O
bongo
Lord.
drums?
Yes, Zack. As fragrant as a urinal cake.
Shh. Behold, it is finished. Our Lord is enraptured. Take this, my lambs, and let it serve you.
What? He is standing on his chair, huh?
Just take it, Agent York. Folks say Pastor Sanders' instruments have special powers.
Special powers?
Yes, it is the truth, my lost lambs. Have faith. The Lord guides me to create the perfect instrument for each citizen of our town.
Each instrument's effects differ by person, too.
In your case, you were blessed with 3 drums and a special flower. This is the will of the Lord. You must accept it and have faith. If you ever find yourself lost again, return to me at any time.
Patty, I'm curious. Do you have an instrument too?
Huh? Me? Of course not. Why would I ever want one of those stupid
I'm also a little lost,
I'm
yes.
fine just watching you adults play your silly little games.
Zack, the pressed flower we took from the bathroom ended up coming straight back to us.
A special secret instrument. Each person's instrument is... Okay. Well, I'm sure we all have questions, and for our own mental health, those questions shall not be answered right now. For our own good.